This is a new tech production. 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 This is a new tech production.
What's good, everybody? I want to welcome y'all out there to episode 4 of the Oddkast podcast. I'm your host, Gary Gnu, and I want to give a special shout out to my man, DJ Black Hurricane, who's out on vacation right now. Couldn't be with us, so, he'll be back on the next episode, so enjoy yourself, bro. Enjoy your time with the family. But today on the Oddkast podcast, I want to do something a little bit different. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm a sneakerhead, I'm a sneaker addict, whatever you want to call it. I'm into shoes, I'm into fashion. So not only on this show are we going to be talking about music, we're also going to be talking about sneakers and kicks or whatever you want to call them. So today, I have a very special guest on the Oddkast set with us today. I want everybody out there to welcome my man, Peso, to the show.
What's happening, everybody, man? I appreciate you having me, G. It's love, man.
No doubt,
Make sure y'all keep your eyes on that Oddkast podcast, man. I got big things coming for y'all, man.
No doubt.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
No doubt, man. So, Peso is my man. He's somebody that, in my crew who's definitely into kicks and into style. So I wanted to have him on the show so we could just discuss how kicks play a major role in hip-hop. And you can go back to the early days of hip hop, man. Like if you look at old videos like KRS-One, right, and that My Philosophy video, he had the Cement Threes, or you see Rakim, pictures of Rakim with the Air Max 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
sneakers is big in the hip hop community, man.
Tell me, like your early beginnings, like what started you out? What made you catch the bug and fall in love with sneakers the way you do, man?
Yeah. So I remember early on, man, elementary school. Man, I remember elementary school. It was this one dude that he used to get all the kicks, man.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna say no names, and I don't want to use nobody's name, but I don't want to necessarily say it was jealousy. That's a bad word to use. But I kind of just admired it. I'm like, damn, this dude really get all the kicks. I'm talking about everything. And it was, Jordan was big. So
what year we talking like?
So we talking, we going back, this third grade. So we probably in the, I want to say like 91, 90,
okay.
Around that. So at that point, Jordan dropped the 5 and then 90.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then in 91, he dropped the 6. And it was like every year Jordan dropped one, I'm noticing this dude coming in and he got every flavor, and I'm just like, dog, I want. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't get him. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't get him, but.
Well, he was getting money, or so he just was a spoiled cat.
He must, his parents.
His parents are spoiled.
Yeah, when you got that mother, that father that's into fashion.
Yeah.
And know what's hot.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna make sure you lace. You know what I'm saying? Like,
our
parents did what they did, but we couldn't get the Jordans and whatever. But that's when it started for me. Elementary school for sure. Just seeing him come in, and he always got them. Like I still remember. I think I was in like 3rd grade. I think I was in 3rd grade or 4th grade when the 11s dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And
Space Jam 11s?
No, this was Concord.
Oh, the Concord
dropped. Yeah, Concord dropped. And he played for the basketball team too in elementary school. And I remember he brought him out and he was playing in the game. I'm just looking like, just seeing him things shining, that patent leather.
Yeah, that patent leather.
I'm just looking like, yo, like what is, like I need these, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, just that's what started for me, elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Just watching him, he had them all. And I'm just like, damn, man. Like that just, I'm kicking it. I'm kicking a little bug in my mom's ear, like, Mom, you know who Michael Jordan is, right? Boy, I know who Michael Jordan is. No, you're not getting no $150 sneakers. Boy, get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, I would always kick the bug, try to put the bug in the air. But you know how it is, man. what I'm saying?
So when did you get your first pair of J's, or when it did?
So I didn't get no J's from my parents. You know what I'm saying? My first legit like pair that turned me on. I played baseball coming up, so I was a big like Deion Sanders fan.
Okay.
And I still remember when the Turfs dropped. They dropped in that red colorway.
Okay.
But I remember it was around Christmas time, and I had told my moms, I'm like, yo, they dropping that emerald colorway. You know what I'm saying? And dog, I still got a picture of it, yo. Like I still got a picture of that Christmas. And my nigga, when I tell you, I was turned out. Like, look, that's the picture.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah, that's look a little pop.
so when I found out they was retro with these, I got turned out. I got turned out. You know what I'm saying? Like this is one of my favorite pairs coming up. Like this got real nostalgia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that strap.
I remember those, man. I remember when they came out.
And I got them in the red, white, and black colorway too. But this particular pair,
That's an original colorway.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it was just like this pair, this did it for me. Cause I still remember that Christmas, dog. I was like, I'm in the game now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Hell
like
yeah.
This what did it. I was
With
like,
a pair of them.
yeah. I said,
You all the way in the game.
Yeah, I said, wait a minute. Now I can go outside and, you know what I'm saying, do a little something, you know what I mean? So like that pair got a lot of nostalgia for me, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man, same thing with me. When I was about maybe fourth or fifth grade, I remember like Pumas, suede Pumas was the shit, man. I'm talking like 83 suede. What's them joints? The Ralph Sampsons and the Clyde.
Yeah,
Clyde joints. But I remember Air Jordans came out in 85. I was probably like 7th grade, the Jordan 1. And but you know what's funny too with sneakers? We ain't call them Jordan 1s. They was just the Jordans.
Yeah,
it was the new Jordans. And
Right.
they was them Jordans for $75. So
And they used to be on, I remember seeing little stuff about them going on sale and being like $39.99 in certain spots. Yeah,
I don't remember that, but I remember the Jordan 1s and the Felines came out at the same time. And they both was like $75, $80. So I could only get, not that mom could only afford Pumas, but back then I was like Puma level. But I didn't really get my first Jordan came when I was I think I was either going into the 9th or 10th grade, and my grandmother got me the fire red 3s. And them joints was $100, you know what I'm saying? So Mom wasn't going to pay $100. She didn't really see, the reason for paying $100 for a pair of sneakers, but grandma, they gonna get whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They gonna spoil the kids.
Had that black elephant print on there.
The elephant print. Is there like any like other type of brands that you mess with? Like is Jordan like your only?
Nah. So like you see here, I got Nike. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, you got the
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Deion Sanders joints.
But definitely Nike. Nike is my favorite. I got hella Nikes, man.
Yeah, so I see how you feel about Adidas. Where you at with your Adidas stock?
So if I had to say a favorite Adidas of mine, I'm probably rock with, I don't know, the NMD do something for me, especially with that boost.
Yeah, that boost technology.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the NMD.
Yeah.
They got a couple other models that I rock with. Of course, Shell Toe's always gonna be a classic. Stan Smith's always gonna be classic.
Right. That's my favorite.
Yeah,
Stan Smith. Stan Smith is my favorite all-time Adidas.
Yeah, it's a clean ass shoe.
It started with these, man. It started with these right here, man. If y'all don't know, Run DMC made this shoe famous. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC was the first rap group to get a sneaker contract. And Run always tells that, or is it Russell? They always tell that famous story how they were at the Garden and how they took off their shoe and they told everybody in the crowd to put your Adidas in the air. And how everybody in the crowd put their Adidas up, man. Like that's how strong the movement was, man. But But Shell Toes and Stan Smith, man. That's probably NMDs are cool. I like the NMD. I like the Ultra Boost.
Yeah.
Super comfortable.
Yeah.
Super comfortable.
Next level comfort.
I remember when I first tried on a pair of Ultra Boost. I was trying to get a pair of Air Max, and some said the Ultra Boost. This was maybe 2 years ago. The Ultra Boost that first came out, and I was like, some said, let me just try these. And as soon as I put them on my foot, man, it was like, man, I was walking on the moon, walking on the cloud, man. Like
whoever came up with that technology, man, they knew what they was doing.
They knew exactly what they were doing, man.
For real. It's a different feeling, man. Like Air Max, that whole technology of Air is like revolutionary. But when they came with that boost, man, they knocked it out the park.
They did.
For real. Like it's a different feeling. It's something you can't even explain it until you put it on and you just like, oh, this is what y'all talking about, huh?
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Boost different.
Right. What about Feli?
So I got a couple pair of Felis. I got the Grand Hills. I got the Grand Hill 95s. I got the Grand Hill 96s.
Right.
I still remember that from school too, man. Like I had a pair of Grand Hills because the Grand Hills was cheaper. You know what I'm saying? They was cheaper.
Right.
So I had a pair of Grands, and I just remember that big Feli sign. I remember when he
it was like a diamond, diamond
big,
on the side of the shoe on here, like the ankle.
Yep, and then it came with that hang tag, that big Feli hang tag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I still, I had them in black, and I had them the regular white, red, and blue colorway. Fire ass shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody calling themselves sneakerheads. You know, when I was a kid, that wasn't even a term, was it? But I don't remember that being a thing when I was growing up, man. But funny story, back in the day, me and my buddy, shout out to my homeboy Lance. Every time I always tell this story, and he always remembers. We used to hang at this. It was a sneaker store back in the day where we used to live called Sneaking Around, right? Mm-hmm. So every day after school, me and Lance we would go to Sneaking Around, just hang out, just sit in the store, look at shoes, just look at the wall, and just wish that we had every pair that was on the wall. You know what I'm saying? I think after a while they gave my man Lance a job there. But this one particular day, man, like I said, we're like 14, 15. One particular day, this old white guy was in there, had his little briefcase or whatever, and he was in there talking to the manager or whatever. They were back there talking business, and he comes up to me and my boy, and he's like, yeah, you know. He shows us the catalog, and he's like, yeah, you know, you guys like Adidas and this and that. And we was like, yeah. So he was like, you know, what you well, tell me about what you like or whatever, you know. So we showing on, telling them what's hot and what we think is good and whatnot. Right. Finally, end of the conversation, the old man winds up giving me and my boy Lance these super dope Adidas t-shirts, man. The front of it had like Adidas was like spray painted in graffiti, and on the back it had like the Adidas logo. But yeah, man, I was like, that right there just confirmed, affirmated my love for shoes, man.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like I said, us hanging out there every day, and to meet a representative from Adidas, you know what I'm saying? He just looked he wasn't even like a cool dude. He had on like a plaid shirt. He was like a cornball old white man, but he worked for Adidas, man. But I know that, but and he looked at us as his consumer, you know what I mean? He looked at us like, let me tap into these young guys' heads and see what I can get, man. But,
who would have knew?
Yeah, that always stayed with me, y'all. But we gonna take a break real quick. Oddkast podcast, y'all. We gonna holler back. Peace.
This is a New Tech production. 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 This is a New Tech production.